Hi everyone, welcome back to Studioloo. It's Cindy. So we are on day 16 of October Daily 2022. This is hosted by Release the Craftin' and Pink Oddbird. And our prompt today is day 16, hearing the laughter of children coming from the backyard. You run to the back, follow the sounds to a giant mausoleum. I have linked all the channels below in the description box. We are fresh off of Lipstick Legion craft from yesterday, and tomorrow we are heading to BB's Closet Creations. So let's get started. Something exciting for today. I have designed for you to use this freebie digital of the spooky sky that I designed and this mausoleum. So we are going to get started. So the other little thing I'm going to be using today is a Tim Holtz paper doll. I felt like those were accessible to everyone. I was going to actually just like cut it a little picture of one of my own children, but I just simply didn't have time this morning, but that's another idea for you. So what I'd like to do today is to create sort of a large journal card. I think this would also be really good to create a scene in a journal. So I'm just going to go ahead and tear that off, and then we will tear these two digital images out. So you will find linked below a link to these digitals that you can use for this project. You don't have to use them. Obviously, this is all about your own take on the prompts. I've been having so much fun watching everyone's videos this week. I'm so excited that it's my turn again. All right, so now what I'd like to do is just kind of quickly, sort of kind of fussy cut, not super, doesn't need to be perfect. We aren't taking a long time to do this here. So I'm just gonna go around the main shape of the mausoleum here. Then come on down. Just kind of like wiggle your scissors around, as you go and you get a nice shape. Fussy cutting does not have to be that fussy, right? I honestly think that like cutting this out sort of nondescriptly even makes it a little spookier, so. Okay, there we go. I'll get rid of those scraps. So the spooky sky is going to be what's at the back here. And then I want to use this down below here. And we'll have our little kiddos over here. So that will kind of be the whole background. Now, I do want to just get this all glued down, and then I'm going to be doing a couple other things to just kind of give this a little bit of continuity and grunginess. I'm just going to get rid of this glue page. So we'll just kind of glue this down with the cloud relatively in the center. And pop it up. And then we will glue this as well. This is very, very soft glue stick. I'm using up an old glue stick, and it gets a little soft over time. Still works effectively, it just gets a little bit soft. So if you're wondering, what is this crazy glue stick? This is why. I think I'd like, I need to bring this down a little bit more. That's why I didn't do any cutting. I was like, wait a minute, I may not be in the right spot. Okay, hold on, let me put this one on here. Then we'll know where we need to go with this. So right about a little lower. Actually, I think we can probably just line it up to the top. Obviously, your piece of paper will be a different size, so you won't have these struggles that I'm having. Okay. There we go. And we will glue down the mausoleum here. Oops, glue goober. I always find the funniest thing when I'm doing a collaboration I always have the most like foibles. I become this foibling artist when I'm collaborating with people. That's what I do, you know, keeping it professional here. All right, now let's go back here and just trim off the excess. Okay, there we go. Oops, I missed a little bit. See here. There. Now, what I would like to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this mixed media art spray from Marabou. This color is mint. And I just want to throw a little of it into this dish. If this sprayer will work, it's getting a little funky. I'm just going to use the dropper. I have to unclog these sprayers a little. So you don't need very much. Just a little, yeah, that's more than we need, but that's fine. And then I'm going to add some coffee to it for my spray bottle here. I'm going to actually make quite a bit of it because I can use it a little later for other things because I ended up using lots of ink there. So then what I'd like to do is just, this is just a plastic, a brush with plastic tines, and I'm just going to take a look at the color I have. I like the color that I have. I just kind of want to go over a little bit of this just to kind of bring like a continuous color to the whole thing. That's my alarm. I'm making sure I'm doing this today. I'm ahead of the game. Yay. Okay. And I had decided I wanted to use this because I thought I might potentially have a little bit of brown left on the page. I wasn't sure if these digitals would cover the whole thing, but they have. So see, now we have an overall kind of slightly greenish tone on top of everything, and that's what I wanted. Now I want to add a little bit of distress ink in Vintage Photo. Where is my, right here. So then we'll just kind of come around, and we want to just, I like to really kind of grunge things up a little. And then this is oxide, so it's a little interesting and extra when you use it than just the ink because it's water reactive. Okay, so now we have a bit of grunginess because I didn't want to have like this be too light because of like, you know, the gray sort of tones of the sky. So I think we've got some nice color, which is, you know, nice. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my little kiddos on here. And then we will grunge them up too so that there's some like continuity and they don't stick out. I guess the question is, do they even know about that spooky sky behind them? Okay. And I'm just using art glitter glue to stick them on because they're a little thicker than, they're more of a cardstock weight. Okay. There we go. We've got our kiddos, and then we'll just kind of grunge them up a little bit here. Need a little more ink. Okay, so now they're not standing out so much. All right, so that I think covers it. I might look for like a spooky kind of word snippet here. We'll see if I can really quickly find one. Knowing my luck, I probably won't be able to. But you know the drill, right? You know that that's what you can do. So yeah, I'm going to find something. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I found a word snippet. This was cut from a children's book, just some verses. Secretly into the garden, the nettle stung. Never take your eyes off the unhappy. So there's just a couple things I want to do to finish it up. I'm going to use a little silver gilding wax from Pebeo. I think I may actually just use the lid to just apply a little on the corners here, as so, because that lid loves to stick to the top of the container anyways. Then I'll just kind of push it around a little bit with my fingers to just bring it in a bit. Don't want too much, but just like a little bit of it. Then we can just kind of run down the sides here a little with the extra to just give sort of a, not really a frame, but just, you know, use up the bits and bobs of the gilding wax that you've applied. All right, that's that. Then one more thing to make this what I want, which is a little bit of spritzing of some black. You could use paint. I'm going to use more of my Marabou spray. So I'm going to cover this. I'm going to cover their little faces. We don't want to spray anything that like we want to stay visible, right? And then the other thing is you should probably lay something down on your table if you don't want to get spray everywhere. I'm going to try not to go completely wild with the spray, but every now and then you can get a little bit. So this is, again, the same kind of spray. This is the color Cocoa, and it's very, very dark. So, bop, bop. And that's good. Actually, that's good. That's everywhere. Then we lift these up, and we still have clean faces on the kiddos and clean faces on the scary cloud sky person here. Okay, so that is it for me for today. Don't forget to continue following along, and tomorrow head on over to BB's Closet Creations, linked down below. This has been the funnest October daily, and if you are playing along, make sure you're using the hashtag OctDay22 so that we can see your work. Thank you, and have a super spooky and fun day. I hope you are getting all your Halloween candies ready. Bye for now.